AOC brought home a very special guy today and had him meet the whole family for brunch. Just one problem. He's kind of a communist. And his name is Zohran the Destroyer, but we'll call him Zoolander. AOC calls it love at first sight, but her house is divided.
Get to know him. Get to know him. You know, this is not about having any kind of hard line. I think that if anybody is skeptical, I would say get to know him. And once you get into a room with him, kick the tires yourself and make your own assessment instead of just kind of making assessments from what you may see on television.
The Latina from the Bronx just wants the fam to give her new work husband a chance. She knows it's a tough sell. Her last work husband pulled the fire alarm, and her family says no mas. But AOC's got a thing for bad boys. Today, she snuck Zoolander into the house while everybody was still sleeping. She had him in a little room and pulled the shades down and had people come in one at a time. First up, the crazy aunt.
All right, everyone, I am here with Zohran Mamdani, who is the leading candidate for mayor in New York City. He has so many incredible firsts, but the thing I love about Zohran is what he is doing to lift up working people.
Whatever Zoolander did to Aunt Jayapal worked. She said good guys are hard to find, but AOC is one lucky gal.
It's hard not to be won over because it's the combination of his authenticity, his smarts, and his commitment to lifting up working people and making life better for real folks that is really inspiring and not always easy to find.
Some Democrats couldn't even wait for the wedding. They were so excited that love was in the air.
You know, it's just beautiful to have someone who is so authentic. You know, money cannot buy that. And we had a great conversation.
Then AOC introduced him to Daddy. Dad's actually a bit of a socialist himself. He's been called a communist his whole life. So he has a soft spot for Zoolander. They hit it off immediately. Zoolander's the son Bernie's always wanted. Sources say Bernie recommended Moscow for the honeymoon. AOC wanted Mom to meet Zoolander too, but Pelosi wasn't around. We always knew Mom was going to be a problem. AOC's been on the phone with her all week. Mom, he's not really a communist. I swear, he's only a socialist. Pelosi's side of the family isn't really into communism. Mom's tried her whole life to keep the communists out of the house. Nancy broke her hip, and she's just not feeling up to it. Uncle Jeffries doesn't look like he's going to the wedding either.
Why are you not endorsing the guy that won the Democratic primary in a contested election in your backyard?
Well, I look forward to sitting down and talking to him. I didn't get involved in that primary election, and I don't know him well.
Hips don't lie. Hakeem's like, I don't really know the groom at all. I kind of liked her with Bowman. The whole house was a big pot of gossip. Is he really a communist? What's with the beard? I hear he hates Jews. Is that really true in New York? Aunt Kathy says, don't be panicking. If Bill and Hillary can stay together, we can get through this.
I've become the therapist in chief, it seems. So I'm saying, everybody, we're going to be okay. Maybe it's the mom in me. I know how to calm down situations, and we'll get through this. You know, don't panic, everybody.
The house is torn, but people on the street are already voicing their objections. Zoolander was supposed to meet all the bankers yesterday, the guys who were supposed to pay for this wedding, and they bailed. Jamie Dimon was a no-show, and the only bankers who did go thought he dressed really well, but they just don't think he's good enough for their beautiful New York. And no, he's never going to change.
They heard a really charming, affable guy who was well prepared. He made jokes, he made self-deprecating jokes, but they did not hear someone who changed his policies. And so if you had concerns about his economic policies going into the meeting, you had the same concerns going out.
Zoolander doesn't show the kind of smarts and initiative that the family bankers are looking for. AOC was disappointed, but she knew this was going to be an issue. So she sat him down and said, look, my family's spending a lot of money on this wedding. The whole river to the sea thing, that's not going to fly. We can have all the government-run grocery stores we want after the wedding. But for now, just say you're applying to business school, and remember, you're Indian, not black. Got it?
There's reporting out there that he is going to no longer use the term globalize the intifada, that he's going to suggest to other people to not use it as well. Do you think, first of all, what do you think of that?
I think in a way that it will calm fears and anxieties. He's a smart man. He'll do what he needs to do.
If Zoolander can just do what he needs to do until the ceremony on Election Day, he's got it in the bag. After that, he can do whatever he wants. He can grow out his beard, defund the police, freeze rent, legalize drugs, whatever. If Zoolander wants a big, fat freak wedding, he's going to have to behave because he hasn't been saving. He's still living off his parents.
I worked until January, and then I took time away from my job. And one of the major reasons I could do so was because I knew that if I ran out of my savings, my family would be able to support me.
The groom's father is a nutty professor at Columbia, and his mother is a Bollywood filmmaker. And wait until you see his best man. That's Omar. He's running for Minneapolis mayor and wants to build a big, beautiful bridge to Somalia. He says Caucasians look like terrorists, and he hates ICE.
Protect our city from a hostile White House. Protecting all of our communities from Donald Trump means not letting MPD interact with ICE, whether it's for an immigration raid or not.
Zoolander's side of the family's freaking out. I mean, the whole side is. They never thought this is what the next generation would look like. But they're putting on a brave face.
I think the party is moving more in a socialist direction.
You know what? Is the party moving more in a socialist direction? It's a question by the media to try to stigmatize the Democratic Party. Every member of Congress runs in a district that is unique, and we all can learn from each other. We are a party that has a big tent.
They should stop worrying about their tent and start worrying about their polls. Democrats' approval rating just hit a new low. Only 19% approve. You know who's more popular than that? Biden. Democrats are going backwards, and the cream of the crop not rising to the top. AOC raised more money than anyone in the Democrat caucus. You know who was number two? Her maid of honor, Crockett. So if anyone tries to crash the wedding and break up the big, beautiful ceremony, AOC is just going to take her big, beautiful wad of cash and elope because the heart wants what the heart wants. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.